can you imagine how scared he would be if we were dressed in all black with ski masks and we had chainsaws? Okay, it's not.
It's a show. Listen to this show. Don't worry about doing anything else except listening to this show.
I found these, so I bought these overalls for a video. I have these overalls here. Bought them for a video a while back, and I noticed they smelled weird when I first bought them.
Oh, really? Out of the package?
Out of the package. And I wore them, and I was like, that's nasty because of the smell. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I'll just wash them.
Do you know the company?
I can look it up. Got them off Amazon. I don't know. And I washed them thinking that the smell would go away. I've washed them 3 times. The smell is stronger than ever. And it smells exactly like poop. And I was just now, they were under my bed, and I was in my room just texting, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Did I shit the bed last night?
Wait, sorry, what? They were under the bed?
They were under the bed, just now it's just where they were. And I was in my room just like,
oh, you can smell
did I shit my pants when I was sleeping?
That's strong?
Dude, you can't, yeah, they're crazy poop.
Crazy poop.
Do you guys smell it? Do you guys smell? Do you smell it?
I do. Yes, I do. I do. Yeah.
Fucking nasty, dude. It smells like the kid in class.
It's funny because they're overalls. It's
Right.
like something like what someone with overalls would smell like.
Right, yeah. Maybe it's just the cologne that they put on it. It's like, if you're going to buy these overalls, might as well smell like garbage. Drop the mic down. It's like this right now.
Right. Let me grab my coffee here.
Yeah, so I'm definitely
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm definitely gonna give these back. But yeah, it smells like the kid in class that sits in the back. And
Are you gonna tell Amazon that they smell like poop?
no, I might leave a review.
Sorry about my way too big cup of coffee too. This is the only jar available, and yeah, it's only jars that are available. There is an assortment of jars available, and this was the only size.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know you're doing fine. Is when all your jars are old spaghetti jars.
Yeah, all your cups.
All your cups, yeah, or just fucking large pickle jars. Is that coffee the shit or what?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel better. I was a little razzled before this. A little razzled, a little frazzled. Need a little coffee. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed, so to speak.
Bedazzled.
And I need a little bedazzling. And yeah, I'm feeling a little better now.
Chug the coffee. Fast.
Chug it?
Dude, when I drink coffee, I have to take it real slow because fuck, man. If I chug coffee,
I haven't chugged coffee in a long time.
It's off to diarrhea heaven.
Should I chug it?
I mean, if you're good, that gives me so much anxiety. Nice. Oh, I thought you were going to.
All right.
Fuck. All right. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. That's good.
So what's yeah, it's Friday. What are you doing tonight?
So I have an open mic that I'm going to at 5, and then there's one at midnight, but I don't know if
That's
wanna do
late.
that. It's really late. But I don't know. I'm stoked though. We're going to LA next week, and that's going to be fun. I have a few shows there that I'm doing.
Yeah, I still need to buy my tickets for that. I will do that today.
Are you going?
Yeah.
You're going to go?
Yeah.
So I have a few shows there that I'm doing. And yeah, that'll be fun. I'm excited. It's always great to do a show as opposed to an open mic. I'm at an actual comedy club, which is going to be fun.
In LA?
In San Diego, the Madhouse Comedy Club. I'm hosting 2 shows there. And that's fun as opposed to being at a bar or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like my neck is cranked more on this episode. I don't know why. I feel like I need to turn.
Your neck might be... I feel like my neck is cranked too.
Yeah, are you feeling like a neck crank? Like more of a neck crank this episode.
You know when you're talking to somebody on an airplane and they're next to you and you're like that the whole time talking to them?
And you're both thinking at the same time,
You're both
God
like,
damn, my neck is cranked.
Fucking crash this plane. My neck is frazzled.
Okay.
You good?
Also, there's a fucking zipper in my elbow on this pillow.
This couch has zipper problems.
Actually,
Yes.
that's a known thing about the couch.
Yeah, it's a fine couch.
It is a fine couch.
Yeah, it has a lot of zippers and it has feathers. What's the deal with that?
Oh, do they stick out of the pillows?
I mean, yeah, feathered pillows. That is so Amish. Don't do that. I mean, that's like one of the things where it's like put anything inside the pillow besides feathers.
Yeah, that's what the My Pillow guy solved. He came up with his own patented pillow stuffing.
But the solution, that's a solution where it's like, oh, that's all
Right, yeah, totally obvious. Should have been done
after on the second pillow.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, this one's feathers. This one doesn't work. Let's fix it.
Right.
Hold on. Let me fix this pillow.
Yeah, you got to rotate it. But there might be a zipper on the other side. There's always zippers around them.
Oh, I think I found a side with no zippers. Okay. All right, cool.
Man,
this one, you know, I mean, I'm a little cautious.
Self-conscious.
I'm self-aware about. I'm a little aware about how the episode is going right now, and I'm not sure about it, but I am a fan of just being vulnerable. And,
you know what? The thing with podcasts that I've realized is when you find a new podcast, it takes a lot of listening to them, like a few episodes before you like get it. Before you can have moments that's like a lull where you're like, that makes it better. Because you know them more and you're like, yeah, I know them, so I'm okay with this, you know?
Right. Yeah. You're okay with them just being themselves,
Totally being themselves,
good or bad or whatever, because you just know, the pod and you know the flow and you know the whoever they are.
I don't even like trying really hard. That's uncomfortable.
Well,
I feel like people can read that.
We don't really have to. Yeah, the goal of this should not ever to be like to try very hard, but I feel like we don't really have to. Mm-hmm. But it's more of like when we go into the pod and we're both like not on 100, so to speak. It's just not going to be our best, but we're still going to give it our best.
I think the self-consciousness about needing to be 100 all the time it's a fallacy. It's bad logic. It makes anxiety, and it gives you anxiety, and I really feel like I'm not going to say the podcast. Oh no, wait, no. I was listening to his name's Ron Funches. Did you listen to that with Rick Glassman?
I've listened to one of them. I think he's on a
great podcast, and it wasn't really funny, just very emotional. Great. And then you listen to some other podcasts where they try really hard to be a thing, and you can kind of tell.
Yeah.
And if I do I get anxious when I'm on somebody else's podcast, and I kind of try too hard sometimes, and then I can tell in the moment I'm like, fuck, my toes are sweating.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, totally. Definitely want to be authentic and just in the moment, but
yeah.
Yeah, today's one of those days, baby.
Well, Slipknot's in town.
Slipknot is in town.
They're in town in 1 week.
I do remember being young and being a big fan of Slipknot and saying I would love to see them live. But now I'm scared and not scared, but not necessarily interested in seeing them anymore.
Really?
I mean, it would be cool, but they're also 50.
But so are their fans, so you don't have to be that scared anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, fear is not in the equation. I take that back. It's more of
that
just
sounds like a Slipknot song.
Fear is not in the equation. All right. Yeah. I think it's that their fans are 50 is kind of like that's what makes it not interesting.
Oh, I was saying that because they're 50, you shouldn't be scared anymore because you're not going to catch a hot elbow to the lip.
Yeah, you kind of want to be scared a little bit going to a concert.
Really?
Yeah. Like if everybody's young and supple.
Okay.
And angry.
No, right.
If you're going to a 50-year-old concert with a bunch of 50-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
It's chill.
Can we smell like coffee? Thanks. That poop smell got me fucking drowsy. You ever smell such stinky poo? Okay, that's.
It gets you sleep. Oh
Christ.
man.
Yeah, I think tonight. So I'm gonna do the open mic, and then I'm gonna. I don't know. There's some movies out that I want to go see. There's the Matt Damon movie.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't. Yeah, you mentioned we tried to record a podcast before this that isn't going to be in this, but we were saying before that we were a little pessimistic on the last one. But I think that attitude
Don't spell that.
is mainly with movies.
Oh, pessimism?
Yeah, we're a little pessimistic with movies.
Uh-huh.
And it's not, no, I think pessimistic is the wrong word. I think it's because being pessimistic is just like, I think the term, the definition is like having a negative outlook on life in general. It's more of just like, we are very harsh critics of movies.
Right.
So, but we were pretty negative on the last one. Pretty negative. But because I just got the urge to say, well,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon sucks.
He
But
doesn't suck. I think he's done some cool stuff.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
So, well, okay, maybe he has, but dude,
The Ocean's movies? Cool guy. Martian? Pretty cool.
no, that's the first one that came to mind. Imagine if someone else was in that. How much better it would have been if there was a more interesting
who?
actor in that.
Like who?
The
guy that played the new
Jake Gyllenhaal,
Yeah.
dude.
Great guy.
I don't know.
The guy that was the new
Even Matthew McConaughey.
Darth Vader. Adam, whatever his name is. That guy's a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
He gets down with crying. He'll fucking cry in every movie.
Yeah. But some people, I understand.
Adam
some
Driver.
people, right. Some people like Matt Damon, and you know, to each their own. Matt Damon. So.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I like that. I like the he was in the Ocean's movies, but that's not interesting to me. This is not a good conversation for my taste.
Your taste.
But all right, let's move on. So we found some things in the news that we want to talk about, and here we go.
Yeah, you go first.
Here, so if you're new to the podcast, we find things that are happening in the news, and we write little headlines.
Actually, before we dive into that, I know we've kind of been on just a riff for a little bit.
Let's dive into something else.
Did you?
Want to talk about poop more?
Because what did you? We usually talk about what we did this week.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Halt the headline session. What did I do this week? What did I do?
We both have memory problems, so
Really bad. I think I had a meeting.
yeah, I think it's good to write these down because of our memory loss.
I watched Dune last night.
I can go first.
You wrote down what you did this week?
I did write down a couple things.
Okay.
I was actually thinking recently that we should go live. Actually, we talked about that. We should go live. That'd be cool to do.
That'd be sick. Should we go live right now on TikTok?
No. I mean like live for the Discord folks. Do you pronounce the L in folks?
No.
So it's folks?
You say folks?
I think I do.
Yikes.
Wait, so yeah, going live for those guys.
For the Discords? Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, but you're going live on TikTok right now?
I'll go live on Instagram.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop live. I wish this had like a wider lens.
Oh, dude, I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger underwear and my fucking nuts are chapped.
Chapped. Wait a minute. Underwear is making that happen? What's up, everybody? We're doing a podcast here, and Dakota just confessed that his balls are dry. So that's fucking fucked up, dude. I'm gonna turn the phone sideways. I don't know if this looks okay.
Dude, these underwear. Dude, Calvin Klein underwear are the way to go.
Lululemon, you clown ass. Are you insane, dude?
I mean, I'm sure
wearing
they are.
fucking golden undies right now. They cost so much money. $32 a pair.
I'm sure they are.
And I have 10 of them. What's up, everybody in the live? We're doing we're doing our podcast is coming out on Sunday. I'm not gonna be able to address the people on live too much right now because I'm trying to focus on the podcast, and my brain is pretty thrash, so I can't focus on two different things. All right, hot take. Your balls are dry.
Yeah, I was just addressing, like, you know, I'm a little frazzled, and my Tommy Hilfiger fucking shitty underwear aren't helping because they're totally chafing my balls.
Wait, I thought you said that Tommy Hilfiger are good.
Calvin Klein are good.
Calvin Klein.
I wear my Calvin Klein underwear so much and don't get rid of them that they have holes, huge holes in the ass. We don't need to get into it, but they have huge holes in the ass.
I'm trying to figure out a way to set this because I really like that we are live on Instagram. I'm going to turn the phone sideways, so if that's chill for everyone. Sick.
Yeah, so I was thinking about going live. That would be cool for all the folks in Discord. Mm-hmm. A Halloween live would be sick.
That would be cool. We want to do... Oh, we were talking about that.
Right, something with pumpkin carving or something. Yeah.
Right.
We were thinking about inviting over some friends, doing like a pumpkin carving thing. And then whoever... I thought of this, but like we could do a voting thing. So everybody's live, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's like in the chat. We don't know if it's going to be on YouTube Live or in Zoom. Probably YouTube Live. So everybody would be in the chat. And we would do a vote on who has the best pumpkin, whether we're carving or painting them. And then whoever loses the competition, we do something to them. Like they have to put the pumpkin on their head and we fucking beat the shit out of them.
Wait, what?
I mean, we beat the living fuck out of them with the pumpkin on their head. I mean, and it's going to be Morgan too. And we totally fuck him up, dude.
Even if he has the sickest one, everybody conspires against him.
Yeah, actually, okay, so right now, everybody listening to this, we're going to invite Morgan over. Let's all make him lose. We'll put the pumpkin on his head. We'll make him take his shirt and pants off, and we'll just whip his ass with bars of soap and pillowcases.
Yeah. We're talking about Morgan Lionwall, and yeah, we'll lather him up in soap and butter.
Yeah, and oil too. Yeah. Like a pig.
Right, and chase him around the house.
Yeah, with a fucking belt. I'll be wearing a belt and I'll just undo it and rip it off my pants and start chasing him around the house and snapping it in my hands with the pumpkin on his head so he can't really see. Yep.
All right,
anyway, we're thinking about going live. We're thinking about going live and
physically accosting Morgan.
So yeah, so I was thinking about that. Oh, this is crazy actually. This was weird.
All right, I'm going to get off the Instagram live here because I'm having a hard time concentrating on both things. But if you guys want to listen to this whole thing, it's our podcast. It's going to be out on Sunday. Go to the link in our bios and you can check it out. All right, later.
Okay, so we live in Austin and run every day. And I was on my run and there's this trail by our house. We're kind of like, we're not really in the suburbs. We kind of live out a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's this trail that goes through this thick foresty area.
Yeah.
Way underdeveloped. And it's like a 6-mile trail. I was running it and I was probably like 3 miles into it, 2.5, 3 miles in. And I've been on it like 3 or 4 times. And I think 2 out of the 3 times, or 2 times I've seen this guy come out, okay, of these bushes with his bike and he has these bins on the back of his bike. And the first couple times I thought he was just like going into the forest to collect berries or something, like foraging. Like a fucking asshole.
Right.
Just kidding. Sorry. Like, yeah, just foraging, getting something. And I saw him come out of the same place a couple times. But then the other day, saw him do it. he passes me. So he was like leaving, and I knew he was leaving, maybe to go to like, whatever. And I saw where he came out, and I look, and there's like this branch that's set up very intentionally to tell.
Thwart. The word is thwart.
What does that mean?
Like keep people at bay.
Yes, very intentionally to keep people at bay.
Thwart.
Like it was set up diagonally in the branches, not even touching the ground, so people would not come through this certain part. So I thought to myself, this is fucking sketch. I'm going in.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in deep, very heavily wooded forest in the middle of nowhere. And it is totally, and it's a gloomy morning, which is kind of uncommon for this area, or Austin, Texas. So it is eerie as shit in the middle of nowhere, gloomy forest.
How
by
far
myself.
out into the trail is this? Like from here, how many miles out?
Probably like 2.5, 3 miles. I go in, and all of a sudden it kind of opens up. It's totally like movie vibes. Totally like a movie. Opens up kind of like Alice in Wonderland, dreamy, weird vibes. Because it's all of a sudden, it's like a heavily wooded place, all of a sudden opens up.
It's a great movie. Matt Damon is not there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously. So I am starting to get curiosity is peaking at the same time that
fear,
my internal instinct to get the fuck out of there is
right.
peaking.
Yeah. Is this the first or second time you've been there?
Only time.
Right. So first. That's first.
Yeah, I could have said first. So I'm going deeper and deeper in because I was raised in a broken home. Okay.
Okay.
So I was raised in a broken home, so I do these kinds of things. And I'm going deeper in there, and I'm starting to see trails. That there were no trails before. I'm starting to see trails.
Yeah, you found a trail.
and then I'm going in. I'm probably maybe 100 yards in, maybe a little less than 100 yards, like football length field into a trail before I see like this long grass all of a sudden, almost like this swamp grass. And I'm thinking at this point, like, okay, this guy, I don't think he was foraging berries back here.
No.
This whole time I'm trying to think, what is this guy doing back here? Because at this point I'm thinking maybe he fucking lives back here. And I was trying to think, if I lived back here, where would I set up my house?
Okay.
And I don't know why at this point I was trying to find this guy's house.
Oh, and you just assumed that he had a house out there? Mm-hmm. Did he look like a homeless guy?
No, he looked
if he had a house, he wasn't homeless. But did he look like a bomb?
No, he looked like in college, I worked on a farm, and he looked like the guy that owned the farm.
Did he when you saw him leaving? Did he have a bike, or was he just
He had a bike.
nice bike?
Just your average
Bike. It's a bike. No one knows bikes.
Yeah, I was trying to
know
think of
why
a
I
bike
asked that.
name, and Cannondale.
Yeah.
Just your average Cannondale.
Wait. So you went back there, and you were looking for his house, assuming that that there was going to be a house.
I think the thought of him maybe having a house back there popped up, I would say 30 to 45 seconds before I actually did find his house.
Oh, whoa. So you fucking Nostradamus the situation?
Well,
Minority reported that
I
what was
think
happening.
subconsciously I was doing a process of elimination of what the fuck he could be doing back there. Because this is deep back in the forest, and I didn't see any reminisce of berries.
Okay, I don't know if that's the right word, but I understand what you mean. Yeah. Reminisce is that's actually, I know that's not the right word.
I know, too. I know it's not either. It's not the right word.
Remnants is what you're thinking.
Remnants of berries. There's no remnants or reminisce.
So, okay, so you found a home back there?
And by the time I thought, okay, I think he lives back here because there's no other reason he would be back here, I was too deep into my exploration to turn back. And I saw a place that if you were not of the investigative mind, you would have gone the other way. if you were not of the investigative mind, but you still wanted to explore, you would have gone the other way on the trail. But I am of the investigative mind because I was raised in a broken home. I hope people are following along with this because I'm actually trying to elaborate on something. Raised in a broken home. So I go in this opposite way into a little bit of a sketchy place.
Toward his house?
I don't see his house yet. There's tall grass, and it's kind of like the trail. You know when you're hiking in a wooded area or something, and you're on a people trail.
Right.
And then you see off to the right or left, there's an animal trail.
The deer trail.
Yeah, and you can tell, oh, that's an animal trail because it's not as beaten down.
And there's animals on it. You can tell it's an animal trail because there's a muskox on it.
A muskox?
Yeah, I've been watching Alone and the show Alone, and one of the guys killed a muskox.
Anyway.
Totally. Sorry.
So this trail looked like an animal trail, but by its location, I could tell that if he lived back here, boom, this is where he fucking kept his cottage.
Okay.
If it was a cottage.
This is before you saw anything.
Hadn't seen anything yet. So I go back into right when I pass this tall swamp grass. I swear to God, dude, it is the perfect picture. Perfect. Everybody can imagine it is exactly like what you would imagine back in a heavily like swampy area. It's like, it's Shrek's house. It's literally like Shrek's house.
Yeah.
There was a fucking sign. These people are probably really nice. Like I'm kind of painting the picture like they're serial killers. But there was a sign that said, I can't remember what it said, but right around the bend beyond the swamp grass, there was a sign that said like, welcome yourself to like a pot of tea or something like that.
Were you just in someone's backyard?
There's no backyards. There's no.
It was in the middle of a forest and out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, you've been back there.
Yeah, I've been back there, but there are. It opens up to.
I haven't seen it open up to anything.
No, I haven't seen it open up to anything. But there are there's the road that's like I don't know. You might have just fucking walked on a trail and walked into a suburban neighborhood.
No.
Now you're in someone's backyard.
Trust me, this was
Did it look like a normal home or did it look like
cottage, Shrek.
Smoke? No smoke.
Anyway, so right when I saw the sign, I peeked around the corner of the grass and I saw a lit candle in their house. And that's the thing. It wasn't a house. It was like a kind of like a, gray wood.
Like, do you think this would be a place that is like they Airbnb it out?
No way.
Oh, it's sketch.
Very sketch.
Oh.
I mean, this guy is entering his house by bike with bin on back.
But there was no other way to get into the house.
This guy goes into town by bike with bin on attached to his bike.
Back.
He exits his home
Sure.
through a dirt
dirt
path and probably has gotten poison oak by getting out of his house.
So you couldn't get a car here?
No way.
We gotta
No.
go there. Let's go there and burn it down.
So anyway, that was wild the other day. And I immediately, so this whole time I was getting spidey senses that I should not be there. And boom, it was an overwhelming sense and I ran out.
Oh, so you think some fuck shit's going on there?
No, it was just the feeling that either fucked shit or, okay, this is someone's
Territory.
domain. I
Yeah.
need to get out.
Yeah. God, my neck is getting cramped.
I mean, there was a lit candle. It was literally like a movie scenario because there's I peeked around the corner and there's a lit candle in the window and I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, that is sketch.
So
you ran out?
Ran out, just went on with my run. That's pretty much the end. Oh, and then I put his branch back. Oh, and then I think the very next time I went on the run, I saw him again. Oh, okay. So the first couple times I saw him, we nod at each other. Okay.
Right.
Very friendly vibes. We nod at each other. Afterwards, after I fucking enter his domain, sneak into his house, and have my way with his wife.
Yeah. Right. We're listening.
No, I'm just. I wish I could have said that without laughing.
That's good. That's good stuff.
After I snuck into his domain and into his wife and headed out, I did see him again the next day or a few days later, and he did not give me the same nod. He didn't even give me a nod. He did look at me and acknowledge me, but it was an acknowledgement like, don't fucking step foot around my place.
Is he a big guy?
And then no, he was like a Drew and Baby type of guy. And then so I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I think he might know. And I think because the candle was lit, someone was looking at me in there. And so I run by the same place again, and there's not only one branch up in a diagonal fashion, there's two. So it's an X. And there's not only one X, there's two X's on two entrances. So I think he did know that I was back there.
Whoa.
It was a weird situation.
We should fly the drone over.
I want to go back with torches.
I think we should go back.
With gas, too. And like dude, can you imagine how fucking scared he would be if we were dressed in all black with ski masks? And we had fucking chainsaws. Just kidding. Yeah, it's not.
We go back there covered in mud. Fucking totally nude.
Oh, dude. I mean, that's sketch living back there. Anyway, okay, so.
But is it a thing that like anybody could have access to? Like, because on that running trail, there are other trails that you can like walk back in and kind of go through the forest and stuff. Like, if you went back there, would you be like, oh, I'm just like walking on a trail? Like, he wouldn't it would be understandable why you're there.
If that was when I was running out, I was playing out the scenario in my head. If he did catch me, I'd be like, "Hey man, just thought this was a trail. Sorry."
Is it an obvious trail?
But that's the thing, it's not an obvious trail.
Weird.
It's very disguised.
Dude, that's murder vibe. That's like a Netflix documentary vibes.
Yeah. It's very the crazy part was it was really disguised, and then it opens up. Like
That's
it's his
cool.
fucking home.
That's very cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like those stories.
I'm
into that. Well, I didn't do anything this week.
We thrashed my apartment with jelly.
Oh, yeah. I covered myself in peanut butter for a video.
That was gnarly.
That clogged the drains.
Totally thrashed my apartment with jelly.
Had to repaint the walls of the apartment.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Maybe we'll put the video up.
Yeah, if you want to see that video, it's on my Instagram and TikTok. And no, Dakota, or no, it's your video. Well,
we each did one while Perry was covered in peanut butter.
So it's on our
chunky peanut butter, by the way.
On our channels. So that's there.
And I did slap your chest and injure your back.
Oh yeah, that's what's been going on. I've had to had an MRI because my back has been absolutely destroyed for about 6 months, and a bunch of people have been giving me recommendations, and I don't know. I was very surprised at how many people have injured backs. There's a mob of people that reached out to me and gave me some advice. And that slap for the video hurt my back even more. You slapped me in the chest, and it rattled my cage. Now I'm taking anti-inflammatories, and they are helping.
Really?
They're helping a lot. Yeah.
Like completely? Like pain is gone? Enough about your back.
Yeah, my back conversation's over.
Yeah, enough about your back.
Yeah. So if anybody has back pain out there, just don't talk about it. But so yeah, I'm trying to think of what I did this week. I don't think I did much. I don't know. I am
excited to do. Excuse me, to do a live. Really excited for that.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any input, if you guys have a preference on whether we go live on Zoom or whether we go live on YouTube. The difference would be.
You mean Twitch? Oh, yeah.
The difference would be you guys showing your face. Like
I think we go
we would-
live on YouTube just to keep it all on YouTube. I don't want to figure out how to do like a Zoom live.
right.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then we can have a chat box there and chat with you, everybody. Also, if you guys watch the Dune movie, let me know what you think, because
Excuse me if you guys are seeing me pick my wedgie. It's extremely uncomfortable.
yeah. All right, let's move on to some topical things that have been going on in the world. So what we do on the podcast is we kind of talk about things that have been going on in the past week, and we write headlines and just fucking chat about them. So here, some of them are interesting, some of them are not interesting, some of them are very niche. This one I thought was actually kind of pretty crazy.
Yeah, what do you got? Lay it down.
Paint makers are running out of ingredients to make the color blue.
Okay.
One of the paint makers said, and I quote, "It is creating complete chaos." My response is, if not having blue is causing you extreme stress, you have the best fucking life.
Who are these fucking paint makers? Who are these paint makers?
There's a commission of people the people that make paint. It was the chief executive officer said it's creating complete chaos. The color blue is going away.
That's
but my
awesome.
cabinets are blue. I got blue everywhere. If your shirt's blue, we'll be fine.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
So
whatever they make, whatever they have to, the ingredients to make it,
right, yeah.
the spices or whatever.
The minerals.
Is it minerals?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, that was my question. What do they make? Or what do they use to make the blue?
I think it's probably minerals. It's probably rocks. It's probably spices, and they just grind it down. It didn't say in the thing, but the ingredients to make it, they're running thin on. So, and yeah, I just thought that was a.
Did they say why? They must have said why.
I think
Supply chain.
global supply chain can't talk. Disruptions that are spreading across the manufacturers. So something going on with the supply chain. That is all that. They're also running out of the metals to make cans.
Dude, I think there's going to be, not to turn it into an extremely dark direction, but I'm pretty sure, and I'm not an economist by any stretch.
At all.
Not even close.
Yeah.
I was raised in a broken home, but I think there's going to be an economic collapse pretty soon.
I mean, step number 1 is run out of blue.
Yeah. But yeah, I think there's like a huge problem with the supply chain right now.
Supply chain of just goods and not services, but goods from other countries.
Importing, I think, is fucked.
What about exporting?
I don't think we export much because we don't make anything.
We're only export guys. Import guys.
We're only import guys.
Yeah, I mean, if I was an economist right now, I'd have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Which is bad. And I wish I knew like the process of how that fucks us, but I don't, but I know it does.
Well, because we're
economically.
not making any money because we're only buying things.
No, I mean how the the supply chain being backed up fucks us. I mean, not exporting goods fucks us too, but specifically right now, that's been going on for a long time.
Because if we can't get anything, people can't buy anything. So like if you buy things wholesale, lots of things, and then they go to the big businesses down to the small businesses, and then the people can't buy things from the big or small businesses. So internally, the economy gets fucked. And
Yeah,
I'm
you just
totally
can't get
making this up,
resources.
but that kind of
just
sounds
can't
right.
get resources. It also raises prices like of everything in the grocery store. I know that's happening.
Yeah.
So
Figure out blue.
what is yeah, so figure it out.
That's pretty crazy though. Blue's going away. That's super fucking weird. That's like
Yeah.
a smell going missing.
I know.
It's like, holy shit, I can't fucking smell those poop pants anymore.
yeah, if you ever want to see blue, just look at the water or look at the sky.
Yeah. That's a thing. I thought that was cool.
That's really insane. It will not happen, though. It won't go away.
It won't go away, but it will become really expensive, probably.
Right, exactly.
And then that means that, like, I mean, we don't see paintings at all anymore anyway, but people won't be able to paint blue as much. I mean, houses won't be able to be blue. I guess it's not just paintings, but stuff
furniture. Have you, like, same topic as the supply chain. Furniture has been really hard to get because of the supply chain.
I didn't know that.
One of our friends, shout out to Bill, he bought a couch, and apparently it's going to take like 4 months to arrive.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
He has a new like apartment with no couch. He has to sit on the floor.
With his cats.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was I enjoyed that one. What do you got? I have some good ones, so let's fucking crank them out.
I don't know how good mine are. They're not necessarily. I do prefer them to be funny, but they're not always going to be funny because not everything on the internet is funny. Here's one. Let's see. Donald Trump is launching his own social media platform called Truth Social.
Nice.
That's pretty sick, actually.
That's crazy.
I mean, politics aside, that's exciting.
I'll log in.
Yeah, I'll make one. I'll make a truth
You want the
profile.
truth?
Yeah.
I want the truth.
I think that's pretty sick.
Dude, that's going to be wild. That's going to be fucking wild. The app is going to look like shit.
It's going to look...
It's going to look like Craigslist.
You think so?
It's going to look terrible.
Dude, I hope it looks so sick. So I think the most exciting thing about it is like right now, everybody knows this, like the left, and not to get too political and stuff, but the left wing kind of, so all tech and social media kind of leans left.
Sure.
And this is like this will be a new social media that's obviously going to be on the right. So it's going to be interesting to see.
It'll probably be very extreme, right, though.
I hope not. I hope it's just like
course.
moderate to and extreme, because there's extreme left on. Yeah, I don't know.
I think normal social media has mostly normal people and then some extreme. This will probably be majority extreme. I don't think
It definitely won't be. It'll definitely be mostly right. So yeah, it'll be extreme. Yeah.
Well, not all the right is extreme, but I think what that attracts is extreme. There's not going to be like moderate, just professionals on there. It's like,
Well, I think there will be that.
I don't know if there will be. I think that we'll see, but I feel like what it attract, it depends on.
Actually, yeah, I think you might be right.
Because there was the other one, Parler, that got taken away. That was more the right side social media app, and that was hardcore extreme.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it got taken down by the Apple Store because there was
Really?
inciting violence and racism on it.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think this probably be the same thing. I'll log in.
Yeah, they're going public right away too. Like
Shit!
They're launching it public.
You might want to invest.
Yeah.
Here we
pretty
go.
crazy.
Kanye West legally changed his name to Ye. And that got me inspired. So I'm gonna legally change my name to.
What did you say? Sounds like you're mumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He legally changed his name to Ye.
It's YE, right?
Yeah. Pretty wacky.
I mean, you gotta hand it to him. The guy knows what he's doing.
He really knows how to market himself.
I mean, he's constantly making headlines.
Yeah, he'll probably come out with an album right after this. Whenever he comes,
Well, he just came out with an album, but he's constantly just like
true.
reinventing not reinventing himself, but like just making headlines.
Reintroducing himself.
Reintroducing.
I mean, his cheeks are huge.
He does have an interesting face.
Yeah, his cheeks are giant. It looks like he just got done with having his molars removed.
Yeah.
So
He's kind of cute a little bit.
right, he looks like
An earnest, like, cuteness.
right, like an honest big baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Netflix is estimated to earn about $900 million off of Squid Game. That's crazy.
That is wild. I mean, that is crazy.
$900 million.
How are they making money on it? Is it through the signups?
So I think this is kind of longer term thinking. I don't know how what this time frame is spanning over, but it's increased subscriptions, and then I think also data,
Sharing data.
like user data that they're getting, and then they're doing whatever they're selling people's data or whatever. But yeah, that's insane. They didn't really provide that much information on like how they're evaluating the 900 million, but they said it was like increased subscriptions and data.
It's so, I mean, they must be making money from somewhere, a lot of money from something else, because it doesn't feel, I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not an economist.
What do you mean, like other shows?
Selling data or something like that,
Oh,
because
yeah.
like they spend so much money on shit.
Well, this might also be like over the next 5 years.
Right. But it doesn't feel like subscriptions are giving them billions of dollars. Could be wrong.
I don't know. I don't know if that information is public. Like how many
Well, they say they
current subscribers do they have?
True.
And what's a subscription? Should we do the math?
I don't know.
No
dude.
way.
No, dude.
I mean, they make that's cash, baby.
Yeah, there's someone there getting paid. Someone there is getting a check.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah, this just happened. And shout out to Daniela Lefebvre, who she's a comedian. See her around. She shared this with us that I did not see, but I looked it up and it's trending quite a bit. Alec Baldwin accidentally shot and killed someone on the set of his new movie. Yikes. Hey, Alec Baldwin. What the fuck? Come on, guy.
how was it an accident?
I actually did see a video that it's not his fault. I saw this on TikTok. There was like someone who works in the film industry. It's actually the prop master's fault. The guy who works with the props.
How did he, first of all, get a real gun instead of a fake gun?
They use real guns on movies, but they put blanks in them, so it just makes the flash come out. But the prop person is supposed to check it, make sure it's safe. Every once in a, obviously very rare, something can get in there, or a fragment of a bullet that used to be in there. So that was in there probably. And boom, went off.
Wait, so it was still a blank, but it was a
Blank, but there was something. I'm assuming this is what happened. It was a blank, but there was something lodged in there that the prop person didn't check. So it's not his fault. He has been arrested a couple times for being drunk and crazy.
That's some hardcore maybe slander that we're doing right now.
Really?
Let's be careful with the slander on.
All slander.
Nah, let's slander him.
Totally slander and libel.
Yeah, he's guilty.
That's fucked up.
I wonder
dude.
what Hailey Bieber thinks.
Oh, because it's her dad.
Is that her dad or her uncle?
Or her uncle, yeah.
Call her up.
Nah, fuck her. Just kidding, guys. She seems kind. She always has her hair really tight in a bun, so it's stretching her forehead back, makes it look huge.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
Yeah, the bigger the forehead, the better in my book.
Okay.
And I do have a book on foreheads.
Right. Great. But that one's crazy. And yeah, so it killed, I think she was the cinematographer, and it injured the director.
Oh, it was a woman that died?
Yeah, she was a cinematographer, and
Fuck, dude.
and I think she had worked on some, I think she was really good too.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, so why was he aiming at the cinematographer?
I don't know. It might have been one of those shots where he pointed at the camera or something. I have no idea. So
What movie
fucked.
were they shooting?
It was a Western called Rust. And it sounded dope, but
Oh, I wonder
if they're going to keep doing it.
I know.
Like, I mean, it's on pause right now, but
Dude, if you're the producer of that movie, or like you're financing it, imagine.
I think he was a producer on it too. I'm trying to look up things that she has done.
I wonder if the prop guy is going to get fired.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely fucked. He'll never.
Did they
work
dead
again.
name him?
Did they dead name him?
Yeah, isn't that like calling out his name?
Oh, I didn't know that. Like where you slap their name on the desk. This was the guy. Fuck this guy. No, that, I mean, what a.
I think that's the wrong. I don't think that's what dead naming. I think dead naming is using the wrong pronoun.
God, dude, that's one of the things where it's like it's an obvious mistake, and what a fucked mistake. That's
one of those things where you'll look back on it and you're like, what did I do to deserve that to happen to me?
right, dude. Absolute tragedy. Let's
Total like a Final Destination type of
right.
weird thing.
Let's move on to some other ones. We're getting close to time, so let's.
Yeah, I got one. Mark Zuckerberg and Instagram executives are spending $300 million to try to save Instagram from becoming the new Facebook. It's having an extremely hard time competing with TikTok and Snapchat.
Fuck yeah. Make them run. Make them scared. Nip at their heels.
It makes
Instagram
sense.
Instagram needs to be cooler again. The
Yeah.
reels are great. That's cool. But to make something exciting, you got to give people an easier ability to grow and build a community on there
Right.
and pay them. TikTok is a thing where it's like you get followers, that you get views, and you get money.
Yeah.
And it's like, just fucking do that.
And you know what's crazy? When they first launched Reels to really try to compete with TikTok, what was there was that feature for people to be able to share on their stories that was really boosting your Reels, right?
Maybe.
It's kind of getting into the nitty gritty, but like,
I don't know.
weren't I don't know. There's a lot more growth that we were seeing, and then it kind of slowed down because they removed a feature to put it on your story. Is that wrong?
Oh, you're talking about something else. That was, yes, but they just put it back. I noticed it yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know. But for some reason,
And I did wake up yesterday and my views have gone extremely high. Today,
On
I woke
Instagram?
up today, right after that feature got put back. Yeah.
Yeah, they need. I think that's it. They need to. It almost seems like they don't want you to get followers, or they want to control how many followers you get.
Right.
Where TikTok, it's like they want you to get a fuck ton of followers. But I think I have a theory, but Instagram wants it to be harder for you to get followers because you can monetize a brand easier off of Instagram. Whereas TikTok, it's harder for you to directly talk to followers because you don't have the story feature. You don't have, it's harder to DM people.
You can't reshare things.
Yeah, it's more of a passive platform. So like your followers aren't as like diehard fans of you. So if you're going to like monetize something, like you're selling a product, it's a lot harder to sell to fans. Whereas Instagram, it's a lot easier. So Instagram's obviously aware of that. So I think they are trying to make it harder, which is like, dude, if you're really trying to compete, just let that go.
Right. They're probably like, oh, other people are making money, so we got to make money.
Right.
And also Snapchat. I didn't even know. I mean, who the fuck uses Snapchat?
Kids.
Apparently it's one of the biggest apps out there. So if you're trying to get, things, go to Snapchat. Whatever.
Get your feet off the
I'll
thing.
put them
Um,
down. I
think that's super interesting.
It's very
think
cool.
There's
I
like,
think Facebook is dumb, and then Instagram. I like Instagram, but they need to make it easier to grow on there. They need to make it more exciting. They need to make it a place where you can, like, on the home page, they're trying to turn it into a Pinterest or like a shopping app, where it's like, dude, no, this is not shopping. Like on the home thing at the bottom, they have a shop. Do you have that?
Also, Instagram, I mean, they're too far into this to even turn back, but Instagram is too much. It's like photos, shopping, videos. I mean, they have so much different shit. Like the Explore page is like, it's like this conglomerate of literally all the apps. Mm-hmm. It's just confusing.
Do you remember the first picture?
That's why TikTok, they literally just have like the For You page and that's it.
Do you remember the first picture you posted on Instagram?
I think so, yeah.
Mine was I was wearing when I worked at the gas station, Fred Meyer. I think I took a picture of the logo or my name. And
you posted it?
Posted it. Crushed three legs.
Yeah, I think I posted. This is super interesting.
Sounds interesting.
No, it's not interesting at all. I posted this picture of like a bonfire or something. Okay, so
moving on. A new Splinter Cell game is being created. After 10 years, they're finally making a new one. And when it comes out, don't disturb me because I will be in my room playing for weeks covered in Cheeto dust and man filth. I'm fucking stoked.
Dude, I hope it'll be good. Do you know who it's made by?
Oh, Ubisoft?
Is it Ubisoft?
I think they always make them.
What else have they made?
Didn't they make Halo?
No, that was
Why? You don't like those games, huh?
They're just you like them, obviously.
I do, yeah.
I don't know.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
It'll be fine. No, I'm pumped. I think it's gonna be
it'll be sick. It'll be
very dope. Far Cry. They make a lot of the stealthy, sneaky games.
Right. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty sick. That's sick.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I've never played those games, so I don't have much of a take. But
I just like the sneaking around, the slow-paced ones where you have to like
snap a man's neck when he's not.
Put a clothes hanger through his spine.
Yeah.
Remember that game Manhunter?
Yeah.
Where you had to put a bag over someone's head and then you shoved a clothes hanger in their throat.
Right.
Fucked up.
That's what we could do to this guy out in the forest.
That's what we could do to Morgan when he loses our pumpkin patch thing.
Yeah. On the live, on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
We'll get banned from YouTube Live and move over to Trump's app. Just start killing people on his app. And then when we get kicked off of that, we're like, hey, thought we were right wing, dude. Thought we were fucking pro freedom, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Can't kill people on your app? It's fucked up.
What else you got?
Let's see. Scientists just completed the first ever pig kidney transplant.
Ooh.
Why did it take us so long to do this? If you think about it.
So does that mean
why? So there's been a lot of people. I mean, so on average, 12 people die every day from being on the waiting list for organ transplants.
pussies?
Why did it take us so long to figure out how to take a pig's organ?
That is weird, dude.
It is weird.
Putting an animal inside of me. So that's what they did. They took the animal apart and put it in the guy.
I don't know, much about how they are treating the animal.
You don't know much about biology, economics.
I don't even really know how to spell organ.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know much. God damn, this does have feathers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty silly.
Nuts. And also, if they can do that, why not just make a fake one? We're gonna look back at this and be like, "What the fuck were you putting?"
I think they are making.
I was a pig in a guy.
They're trying to make. I think they're 3D printing organs.
But I feel like that should be like, right here.
Yeah, if they're already this far along with taking pig organs and putting them in humans, yeah, that seems like a thing in the past. If we're already 3D printing organs, how have we not already put a pig organ in someone?
You think a vegan would allow that to happen if they were the one that needed the organ?
Ooh, and if they're about to die?
Hot take. So,
any vegans out there?
let us know. I mean, I have a couple more here, but I don't know if they're good. I really like the color blue one. For Kim Kardashian's 41st birthday, an article celebrated. I fucked that up. For Kim Kardashian's 41st birthday, an article celebrated her by showing every single one of her businesses. She has a shitload of businesses. When I saw that article, I was like, wait, she's 41? Gross. Okay, that was dumb. Sorry.
How many businesses does she
I don't know.
have?
She has a lot of businesses, and there's an article that came out and just listed dude, she has so many. Makeup and fake titty businesses, probably.
Do you have the article?
It's somewhere.
Okay, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one more. Do you know what time we're at?
We're almost at an hour. Let me check the clock here. Yeah, we're close. We can close out anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah, we can close out anytime. I do feel bad that I called Kim Kardashian gross, but I think it's pretty clear that she's not gross.
No, she's definitely not gross.
She's got a thickie.
I mean, come on, dude. Yeah. Let's wrap it up with some closing thoughts, with a closing prayer. Can you imagine?
Our God is an awesome God, even.
Dude, is there a Christian podcast out there that where they pray and shit? There's gotta be.
Of course.
Oh my God. Dude.
Should we have a pray session?
Yeah, let's pray.
Dear Lord.
No, not to the Lord.
Oh, dear Satan.
Yes.
I pray that the guy in the bushes never gets caught for the people that he has under his home.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Satan.
Thank you, Satan. Blessed art thou, Satan.
My closing thoughts. I'm feeling like when we get into a flow, it's great, and then when we go to the articles, it might mess it up. Not mess it up. The tone changes a little bit, but that might be okay.
I feel, well, for example, like when I was telling the guy in the forest story, I was totally in it. I was in the pocket because I was stoked about that story.
Right.
And I feel like for the most part, other people might have been too.
Yeah.
Because when I hear other people, like when comedians tell stories and when other podcasters tell stories, I've noticed that that's when I'm like the most engaged, whether it's like a fake or a real story. That's when I'm the most engaged in it. So if we are just riffing on stories and stuff, that's great. But yeah, we just have to. Where was I going with that?
No one knows.
This podcast has been weird. I've felt a little weird.
Really? Oh, I thought this was great.
I felt weird.
Like low energy or.
Well, just before this, I was like, it was hard. We had like a hard, metaphorically, like a hard transition into the podcast from doing other shit. It was like a really fast-paced morning, doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then it's just hard to transition into like kind of like right brain stuff immediately into podcast mode. It's really hard.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of in that mode, and it's been kind of flowing the entire time, but it's been okay.
Oh, this was a fine one.
Yeah.
If you guys,
If you guys totally hated it, that's what's up.
yeah, it's totally fine. All right, before we leave, please hit the subscribe button on YouTube and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Just do the whole thing. And if you really liked it, please do us a favor and share it on Instagram or wherever, and tag us, because we can't see a share if we're not tagged. It just doesn't alert us. But if you really liked it, that would be awesome. Get the word out there. But yeah, blessed art thou.
And then if you want, we have a Discord. You can join our Discord and chat with us. We're doing fun stuff in there. And then I don't know, we might launch a Patreon at some point to do like extra like bonus content, and but we're not really sure about that yet.
All right. Sick.
Cool.
Later.
Our God is an awesome God, he reigns.
It's a show, listen to the. Don't worry